Okay, hi. Well, I haven't been on on my channel for a few days, but we've been running pretty good. We're in Louisiana. Mark's on his break. He's got about 4 minutes before we take off on his 30-minute break. So, but we did go to the grocery store last night, and finally, there is good food on the truck. We have been eating crap for the last 3 weeks, so now we have pretty good food on the truck, and we're headed to Dallas. It's about time to take my shower, but we want to get this load there so we can drop it, because it's not due till Tuesday in Dallas, and that's a long time to sit on a load and do nothing. So his company, I have a funny story about that, but for now they're usually pretty good about getting us something right back out if we can drop this at the yard for someone else to take, which I explained in earlier videos. It's kind of called a relay, where we're going to leave it there and relay it for someone who might just need to stay local, or to, they can get them someone to do it that's their local, or a driver that is just maybe about to go off duty or go off on vacation or do something, and they want just one more load out of them there for the day, and he has the hours to do it. But anyway, so we got a dispatch a couple of days ago that had no address to pick up and no address to deliver, just a city and state. And the message that came with it just said, start heading that direction. And now, that's the first time that I can remember that ever happening without an address for the consignee, for the, for anything, the shipper or the receiver, rather. Consignee is the person who is shipping it, right? No, the consignee is the person picking it up, or we deliver. No,
the consignee is the receiver.
The receiver, that's what I thought. Okay, so where we're shipping it to would be the consignee. But we didn't have any of that information. So we got about 60 miles outside of that city that they told us to go to in Georgia, or South Carolina. And we got a call the next morning from his dispatch and saying, and it was about 8:30, 9 o'clock, somewhere in there. And she called and said, you had a 7 a.m. pickup. And Mark was like, where? And she's like, you don't have an address. Nope. So it was not our fault, obviously. But she said, let me send it all to you, and I will call them and tell them that you are on your way. And Mark's like, yeah, you do that, because we're not going to go if they're not going to load us. Because when you're late, they do have the option of refusing your load, and that would just be more wasted miles, because we wasted a whole day of almost 250 miles with no pickups, because when we got there to the pickup at Traeger, we were late, although our dispatch told us, oh yeah, they'll load you. We got there, no they won't. We were late, but it wasn't our fault because we didn't have the dispatch. So long story short, a lot of times find out if you're going to be late on a pickup. Ask your dispatch, or you find out for sure that they will load you when you get there, or it's just a waste of time to go there because they're going to refuse it. And now we better get paid for that trip. But long story short, it was very depressing. So anyway, here we are in Louisiana. We're about to take off, and just with dispatch issues, the more thorough, the better. Communication is key. This dispatch is kind of a joke. Every time I look for something funny now, because I don't think they really understand what a driver goes through out here, because 99% of them have never been in a truck or done a delivery or done a pickup or done anything with a truck, and yet they're the ones dispatching all of this information to us. And it's like so anyway, guys, have a safe trip. Talk to your dispatch as much as you can. Get as much information as possible, and don't feel ashamed to call your dispatch with any questions, or put it in writing. That's important too, to just put it in writing so that any mistakes that are made or any refused loads don't fall on you, that your dispatch takes the blame for that if it's their fault. So anyway, guys, have a safe Sunday, and like and subscribe, or just hit the like button. It really gives me a good boost. Anyway, thanks. Bye.